This is the Man Rights Activist Podcast, episode 86, where we focus on relationships, sports, and pop culture from a man's point of view. First of all, we want to thank our listeners, each and every one of you, our new ones, our OGs. Thank you for hanging with the fellas.
What up?
On today's show, Madam C.J. Walker was a great businesswoman,
but a terrible wife.
Oprah makes Stedman sleep in the back house.
The back house? Man, this nigga Stedman stay winning.
And a Dear Irby writer wants to know how to serve his side piece in a quarantine. All that and more. Right now. This is the MRA podcast with Kyle and Kamal, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. I am Kyle.
I am Kamal.
We're saving relationships one listener at a time. Let's get this started with the front page of our lives. Kamal, what's good with you, dog?
Man, everything is everything. Never knew what that meant.
Whatever that meant.
Yeah, whatever that meant.
Yeah, everything is everything.
Everything
that
is
answers
everything.
nothing.
Nah, man, but I'm.
First of all, how's the boy doing? He was doing good.
I had a slight hiccup this weekend.
But
I mean, he's back. He's not out of the woods yet.
Yeah.
We put him on some new medication.
Mm-hmm.
The new medication, he'd been on this before.
Yeah.
And he hated us.
Okay.
It was making him really emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And he's back on that medication. And he hates me
Oh,
specifically.
good. So there must be estrogen in this medication.
That's something, dude.
Everything's your fault.
Oh my gosh, she's going back to shit from the fourth grade that I might have said. Like, I don't remember this shit, dude.
Man, how's the quarantine treating you? You stupid. Welcome to our new listeners, by the way. This is Kamal's miserable quarantine situation. What's going on, dude?
Oh my gosh.
What's up, man?
Dude, I thought I hated going to work.
Hilarious.
Until I stayed home one day.
With your peoples.
I was like, what the hell?
Dog.
I can't even go nowhere. I can't just like, you know what I'm saying, like get into arguing, just go bounce to like, I'm going to go right at at a coffee shop. I'm going to, I can't do none of that shit.
That's the worst part. I know she does
I'm
it.
stuck.
Dog, it's the worst.
Dude, the thing about it is, so, obviously, we're all quarantined together.
Yeah.
And
As Cheryl Underwood says, alone together, which I like that.
yeah, our sons are in school, school-age children.
Yeah.
And so they still have work. And my oldest son's good. Got his computer, go in his room, does all his work. He's good. I have a 7-year-old doing online shit.
Yeah.
That means we have to do a lot of it for him. We have to pay attention to the videos because we got to hear because it's instructions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so pretty much from like 8 to whenever he finishes, I'm involved. But I also have a day job that I'm supposed to be doing.
It's the key word supposed.
Yeah, supposed to be doing.
Now, does wifey have a day job she's supposed to be doing?
Well, I think her stuff's on hiatus right now.
Okay. So
You know
that
what I'm
means
saying?
no, not right now.
Not right now.
So how is it that you have a day job, but you're also working with the kid? How does that work?
We're I guess tag teaming, so to speak.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Are you tag teaming or not, dude?
I'm not footing it. You know, I'm not doing the whole thing alone.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be doing any of it.
No, because you got a day job to do.
Yeah. But you know what, man? It is what it is, man. Certain things, I realize that I'm the heavy.
Oh, okay. Well, you're the principal.
Yeah, and so
That's your job. You gotta do your job.
Yeah, if the boy's fucking around, you know what I'm saying, I'm the one that I can get him to
And as you
focus
should.
more. I'm not
As you
saying
should.
focus.
As you
focus
should.
more.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
he's
your job.
You know, it's crazy because as a teacher, I'm reading about all these parents complaining about trying to get their kids to do work. It's like,
Yeah. Now
we've
you know.
been dealing with this shit.
Oh, it's as a teacher, dog.
Right.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, ha ha.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you finds out your baby ain't as angelic as you thought.
Right,
huh?
yeah. You can't get him to do his homework, huh? Yeah, Try doing this shit every day.
Damn day.
Yeah, with 19, 20, 30 of his homeboys.
Oh my.
You got one.
You got one. Yeah, that's yours. That you can beat.
Yeah.
If you had to.
Yeah. So, but aside from that, man, I'm taking it one day at a time. I'll be I'll be honest with you, man. I'm getting a little bit more worried.
Oh, about how long this gonna last?
Just how long it's gonna last, and I'm worried that this might be some Thanos shit, man. Like half the population, like as of what is this, March? You know, we in late March. I wonder what it's gonna be like in February. It's like a whole new country.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? A whole new world. I'm sorry. Like you just show up one day and there's like a bunch of memorials and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I think that you know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
That's what you're worried. I'm trying to steer you away from that doom and gloom. Here's what I'm struggling with, dude. Every day I gotta try not to snap on my lady. That's every day. I gotta wake up and get to my gratitude because, well, first of all, I wake up early. You know, I'm up at 4. Cheryl Underwood Radio's first meeting is at 4:30. So we doing our meetings. But once I'm done with that, then I got a little nap time. Then it's kid time, right? Then I tap in. But by the time I tap in, the lady's ready to pull her hair out with the kid, right? So I tag in, whoop-de-whoop, and I'm ready. And my frustration, my lady wants to be involved in the schooling.
What's the problem?
She don't have the time to do it as much as she wants. If it's up to her, she would be doing it a lot more, right? And I think some of this has to do with women have this, they got this mom guilt shit. Guys, we don't really have that. Only dad guilt would be, I guess we can't afford the things that we should. But like, if your woman's a professional, they want to appear as good moms.
Right.
Even if they're professionals. Can you be a good mom and a professional? It's like saying, can you be a millionaire woman and a good wife? It's hard to be both.
Yeah.
And so mine is struggling with that, trying to be a good mom and being the person she is, because she's a kick-ass businesswoman. She ain't no joke. Cold-hearted killer in the negotiation room. But the thing of what I'm trying to say is she struggles with trying to do both. So she wants to have her laptop open while she is trying to teach the kid. And so I'll come in and be like, all right, you got to go. Because she does her work on the laptop like she's watching a football game. She's making comments. Oh, damn it. You dropped the ball. Like that's her. And so that I feel that energy when I'm trying to create, or with me and my daughter, we do in school. So I'll be like, you got to go. You got to take that shit out of here. But she want to be in the room. Which is like, for me, I wouldn't give a damn. I don't need to be involved, Kamal. There's no complex I have. Yeah. I guess if I'm trying to think, like, I guess if my wife is teaching my sons how to play football, I'd feel the complex.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. If she was, because you were at work and she's taking all the practices, she's talking to the coaches.
Don't teach them how to throw a spiral.
Right. She's getting the information from the coach and working with the boy.
That I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. And then you showing up, you would be like, I got it.
Yeah. So that's what we're dealing with. That guilt of like, that's my job. So that tension I'm having to, every day is putting out fires. I'm dealing with that shit. Plus, and what I had to learn how to do was stop, because it's just like dealing with your lady, man. Is your energy a lot of times is causing the beef. So if you ain't paying rent or whatever, a lot of times she mad about that, but you also don't feel masculine. So now you acting like a bitch. So I notice when I'm trying to write and supervise my daughter while she's doing her schoolwork, I don't have the patience. Because my daughter feels, when you're in the classroom, this is what I noticed from teaching. Every time the teacher picks up the phone, the class starts talking. 100% of the time. They can feel when you've taken your attention off of them. My daughter's the same way. So she can feel when I'm not paying attention. So I had to realize when I'm doing the quarantine teaching, I can't be working on shit. Now, luckily, my stuff is a little more flexible than her mama's.
Yeah. And see, my son needs that
7-year-old.
Yeah, my 7-year-old. He needs that constant thumb on him. So if I'm trying to get some writing in, or checking my emails because I have students, I'm sending emails and all that stuff. Yeah.
You still being a teacher?
Yeah, he's gonna take a little. He needs it really after he finishes the problem.
Yeah. Move
on to the next one. He actually needs somebody to say, all right, move on to number 2.
He needs you standing there watching.
He'll get the dance.
The party's about to start.
Yeah.
So real quick before we get out of here, man, both of the positives. One of the positives for the Rona, at least me being home with the Rona, is I'm teaching my kids, so I'm engaged with her. I'm jogging more. I'm having dinner with the family, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to my sons, both of them. I'm so proud of my older son, man. He out there hitting them hills. And I'm like, wow, man, that shit actually work. I've been telling him, showing him Jerry Rice and Walter Payton videos for years. And now he's finally taken over, which is exciting to me. I'm getting my rest, and I'm actually reading a book right now. And by the way, free commercial. Apple's giving away free books on their platform.
Oh, cool.
Grab you one. Go ahead.
Cool. Now, I'm doing a lot more writing during this.
Send me a draft of Pops, man. It's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm glad you liked it. That's the first draft, so add some finishing touches to it, and hopefully 2020.
Oh, don't start. I'm sorry you brought it up. Man,
2020.
hey, when we come and hit you, I'm gonna kill you, Mike. When we come up next, we got some feedback from our listeners. One of our listeners that follows us on Instagram. Dr. Phil has a top 10 list for couples in quarantine, and a Dear Irby writer wants to know how the players are surviving during the Rona. We got some good advice for this brother coming up. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious, and I'm on it. We got some feedback, Hobie.
Do we now?
Yeah, man. It's your turn, dog.
Okay. This is from, how do you say this shit?
CDSD Nath.
CDSD Nath.
Yeah.
All right, man. At Angry Kamal. No, you are not out of pocket for saying that you would not sleep with a transsexual. This retarded wokemotive has everyone confused and afraid to have opinions and preferences. Your genetic wiring and proclivities.
Stephen A.
Yeah, I know, right? Orient you to enjoy a heterosexual lifestyle. And just because you put lipstick on the pig, it doesn't change the fact that that crap is, and always will be bacon. And much like at Kyle Irby, my stomach hates it. Would you date or engage in a sexual relationship with an elderly woman? If not, does that make you ageist or insensitive to the geriatric community? Doubtful. You have preferences, and men, whether they be pro or post-op, are not going in your shopping cart. And let's not ignore the mental health aspect of this as well. If I were to walk around telling everyone that I was the Sultan of Brunei and demanded that everyone refer to me as such, I'd get the ish smacked out of me so quick and then get checked into Ward B. Society's letting the loonies run the asylum by bending to the weak, fake, imagined problems and emotions of a misguided collective. No one has the courage to correct or reprimand anymore. Teachers, professors, and faculty are afraid to assume the position of authority and maintain order in the environments of which they are to control and educate. The participation trophy generation has swollen into a bloated abscess of emotional and mental instability. Those of us on the correct side of intelligence and respect biology should not quiver in the face of insanity and should be quick to uphold the logic and decency and common sense. Other than that, I don't really have any thoughts on the matter. Keep up the great work, fellas.
Oh, man, that's what I got right there. First of all, if I would have read that, the show would have been over by the time I got through that. Come out, you did it in one take. Congratulations, man. The literacy, man, is fantastic. Thank you to CDSDNATH. I always forget that last D, but whatever. Anyway, first of all, one of my favorite boos of all times is older. So that example is not necessarily, I would date an older woman.
No, he said elderly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't say older.
He said elderly.
Yeah.
95. I'm
Something
not doing
like that.
95.
85.
I do class of 95.
Yeah.
I'm not touching 95. This brother's intelligent. He has read a book or three. We don't agree on every last thing he said, but I'm sure he doesn't agree on every last thing we've said. But one thing I do really appreciate about his letter is him saying we should not have to say we are attracted to anybody for fear of being shamed by the group. What's your take on it, dog, before we go?
Well, again, man, like, I understand where these guys are coming from. Now, again, I don't think because I'm not attracted to transsexuals, I don't want to have sex with any of them. I don't think that makes me wrong. I don't even think that's controversial. You know what I'm saying? It's like, does a gay man want to have sex with a woman? Like, no.
Oh, by the way, this is feedback from a conversation we had on the show talking about I think you said something about you wouldn't have sex with a transsexual, and I said you may not be able to say that because I think I said you can't say that because that's seen as homophobic.
Right.
So that's what my guy is doing the response to. I should have said that up front.
Yeah, but I don't know about the loonies, and I don't know if this is.
I agree.
I don't know if it's a mental condition. That's
sure.
It looks that way from like somebody who hasn't studied it. If you believe I was born a man, I was born a woman.
Yes.
It's like, well,
yeah.
that obviously that's in your head. You know what I'm saying? And then the scientists, the doctors, they go and
you don't have to dance, man. We get what you're trying to say, right? You're not trying to get us canceled. We get it, man. We appreciate my man's feedback. CDSDNATH. If y'all want to hit us back, hit us at Kyle Irby, at Angry Kamal, or at the MRA Podcast. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. That's for CDSDNATH. Hit us up, man. We appreciate you, man. When we come back, a brother who was not in post-nut mode makes a bad choice with the girl he met fresh out of jail, Kamal. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey, what's up, man? I just had to take a time away from the podcast to let you know. If you want an MRA hat, you can get you one. You know why? Because we got them for sale. 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 You can get you one in red, blue, black, whatever you want. Just go to the website, themrapodcast.com. That is themrapodcast.com and get you one. All right, Kamal, this story is from Trent in Vegas. For those who are just joining the show, a few episodes ago, my man from Compton, Big Easy Q, introduced a term called post-nut mode. Basically, he's saying from here on out, he's making all his decisions in post-nut mode, meaning after you bust a nut, you have clear thought. Yeah. But before you bust a nut, when
you're in pre-nut mode, you
make bad decisions.
Make bad decisions, sometimes deadly decisions.
And we asked our listeners to send in your not in post-nut mode stories because I find them fascinating. And if you like to hear them, hit us up, let us know, blah, blah, blah. This one is from Trent in Vegas. Check it out. So I work in commercial real estate, and I had to work on a proposal, so I went to Starbucks so I could focus. I take the big table hoping no one would join me. You ever do that? You ever go to Starbucks to work?
More of a coffee bean person.
Yeah, but when you go to the spot, do you always hope that somebody will not join your table?
Nah, I get the little corner joints.
Oh, nice. I like that. So this young black girl looks about 22, asked to use my phone to call her mom. I don't want to let her use my phone. I don't know where she's been, but them titties was hanging out her tank top. So I was like, all right. Turns out she's been in the slammer. So she gets on the phone and turns around for privacy, but she loud as hell, talking about they arrested me for nothing. I'm thinking, I want to tell this young lady to shut up and leave me alone. But another part of me is thinking, that ass look good in them booty shorts. Damn! Then she gets to the part where I'm thinking, she seems a little dangerous. I admit I was ear hustling, but she was using my phone right in front of me. What am I supposed to do? She tells the story to whoever she's talking to. She was riding in a car with these niggas that robbed a store. There was a high-speed chase. The dudes jumped out of the car, and she was arrested. So I know she ain't no good. But she swear up and down she ain't no thief. Whoever she was talking to would not come a swooper. And her mama's phone was off, so no one can get in contact with her. I said, fuck it. I asked her if she needed to stay at my house for the night. She said, yeah. I hit it. Of course he hit it, Kamal. Then I hit it again. I ended up taking her shopping for clothes, and she stayed in my house for 3 nights before I was able to get her out. Turns out I just had to pay her mama's cell phone bill so that she could be reached again. And the girl was lying. She was a thief. I'm pretty sure she stole 2 of my watches. I was tripping, fellas, but the ass was delightful. From here on out, I got to make all my decisions in post-nut mode. That's Trent in Vegas.
Trent was tripping.
Trent was tripping, man.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have went out like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, I went through something similar.
What happened, dude?
I let a chick stay the night.
No, you didn't, dude.
I did, but no,
dude,
I knew
you never told me this.
I knew her.
Okay.
I let a chick stay the night. I think she I don't know if she was homeless. I knew her. She was like family.
Okay.
Not blood or anything like that. She was like an in-law
Fan bam.
of my former in-laws.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever.
And I think she was trying to give it to me, but I was like, that's all I need. That's all,
for the conviction?
Yeah, I can't do it.
So were you still living with wifey?
I moved out.
Oh, okay.
I moved out. Mm-hmm. But I was fresh out.
Yeah, you was fresh out. Yeah,
and it was like, that's all I need is for them to get back. This to get back to them.
So you, dog, that's like post nut mode, Kamal.
I was in post because like she was in my room talking. I'm in the bed where she's talking. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
So I basically kicked her out of my room.
Yeah.
But she was lingering. Right. And next day I went to work. I guess apparently one of her homegirls came to pick her up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? While she was in there sleeping, getting ready. And I guess the homegirl stole a credit card and activated it.
Wow.
And, did a little damage. I mean, not major damage, but...
So you let a girl that was kind of family-ish spend the night. Mm-hmm. And her trifling homegirl stole from you.
Yes.
And you didn't even get to hit. Because you were in post-nut mode.
Well, I got to hit, but I didn't do it. I'm pretty sure.
You saw the green light.
Yeah.
But you didn't make the mistake of smashing.
No. I think she needed a place to stay. And
Did you want to hit? Is that why you helped her?
I mean, honestly, man, I think the way I looked at it is I wasn't a fan of my ex-wife and that people. I think she was an ex at the time, too. So it was like we, common enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean she was an ex at the time?
Well, she, I think her and her dude, they were done, too.
Okay.
And so it was like some common enemy stuff. Plus, I'm sorry.
I don't understand who the common enemy is, though. I'm tripping.
My ex-wife's people.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Because she's an in-law.
Right.
So y'all both ain't feeling the Johnsons.
Right.
I just made up their name.
Right. And so I was coming from I put my car in the shop. Mm-hmm. And I took a bus and went to the gas station to get something to drink. I was about to take the bus back to my house.
Yeah.
Connector bus. And she saw me there, was like, oh, what's up? Mm-hmm. And she had a bunch of laundry. I guess like I said, she was homeless at the time. And she was like, I can take you to the house.
Was that a turnoff, though, that she was homeless? I smashed this one girl that was homeless one time.
She wasn't like homeless, like on the street homeless, but didn't have her own spot.
Man, I gotta tell that story in the post in the month. Sorry, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so she looked out. She took me to the house. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she stayed. As a matter of fact, that night I actually had to call Denisha.
What? Oh, you knew?
Yeah, because me and her weren't together at the time. But I was like, hey man, I think she wanted to give it to me. Can you come over
and block?
Nice.
Why though? I don't. Why you're saying because you didn't want?
I didn't want the headache, man. I didn't want the fact that, because here's the thing about it. I didn't know her too well. So I didn't know if she was a blabbermouth. I didn't know if she was going to go back and guess what?
Yeah. So you were smart, man, because I'm telling you, I would have smashed like a fool.
I be in post, man. Like I said, I be in post.
Hey,
and a lot of times I don't smash because I'm always thinking like 2 steps ahead. I'm playing 3D chess for a motherfucker playing like,
checkers.
Yeah, but they not even playing though. I'm over.
That's hysterical, dude.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, man. Hey, man, we come back, man. We got to talk. Did you watch? I'm not even going to ask you right now because if you say no, it's going to mess up the segment. The Madam C.J. Walker movie was a hell of a movie, man. But we got to talk about that relationship she was in with her husband, man. I had a couple questions. It's MRE Podcast. Yo, Kamal.
What's up?
I finally finished my album, dog.
The one you did in 2013?
Yeah, man. I know, man. A long time ago, man. But I said, you know what? I'm going to finish this album. This thing is coming out. Eventually. You got to finish. You can't give up.
I can dig it. And eventually it's finally here.
Eventually it's finally arrived, man. And I was listening to it, man. This thing is funny, dude.
Okay, it's not dated. No jokes about Chingy or nothing like that.
There is some dated jokes in there. Like there's a reference to, it was before Michael Sam came out. Because it was like a reference to gay athletes that came out. And I was like, wow, that's dated.
Okay.
But the juxt of it is everything's good.
Bruce Jenner still.
Yeah,
Caitlyn. Caitlyn?
He's Bruce. He's
Bruce.
I don't talk about him,
but he was Bruce.
Yeah, I used to have a Bruce Jenner joke. He was Bruce, and this when I recorded this. But no, it's ready, man. It's out. Okay. It's funny, man. Check it out and get it on iTunes right now. It's called "Be a Man at All Times." Homie, did you watch the Madam C.J. Walker joint?
Every single episode.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Did you like? I liked it, man. It was good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I remember I saw the trailer like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I told the wife, I was like, okay, now this is something I'll watch and starring the chick, because she was, you never want to watch anything.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and was like, okay.
You know why? Because she's a boss.
Yeah.
She's an ass kicker. She might be Cheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
She's a boss woman that ain't playing. Somebody, they talk about us, they call us, what's the word when you don't, misogynistic or whatever. They call us that, right?
Oh, yeah.
But come on, man, give me some good shit. I'll watch it.
Right.
Don't give me the unrealistic, this girl coming beating everybody up.
Well, one of my best movies I've ever seen in my life, what I love, is The Long Kiss Goodnight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With Gina Davis playing Charlie Baltimore, a spy, and a female-driven movie.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
But some hard shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson was the the one getting his ass kicked the whole movie, but this shit was great.
She was dope. So this Madam C.J. Walker shit was tight. MRA approved?
No.
Yes. What's the problem, dog? I just want let me hop in, dude. Let me hop in. She's the boss, right? I don't want to call her boss bitch because she's an OG, man. Matter of fact, there's an argument to be made, man. She should be the one on the $20 bill.
Over Harriet?
Because she represents money.
She represents money. She did some great things, man, as far as like
the first woman to be a millionaire on her own.
Self-made.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Self-made, man. That shit's dope. In 1913 or some shit like that. So what is that worth today?
I know. She wasn't shit as a wife, though. I'll tell you that much. But she cut that nigga up.
This is
why it's not very approved?
It's not approved. Yeah. Here's the thing about it, man. This is my observation. Okay. When we're looking at like female centered.
Yeah, written by women, starring a woman, directed by a woman,
and for a woman.
Yeah,
this is the target audience.
This is their shit.
When it's a drama, a bad relationship is usually par for the course.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that makes sense.
And because this is like a black guy, a black woman, she's probably gonna be with a black man.
Yeah.
That black man's gonna be the one who cheats,
of course,
or he's abusive,
or
he's whatever,
of course.
And it's just like it seems like every black woman drama.
It's because it's what they deal with. The
black
writers.
Man
ain't shit. Let me tell you something.
Now maybe it's across the board. It's Lifetime movies. White man ain't shit.
True,
but I'm saying
I'm not watching those.
I'm not watching.
I'm so more sensitive to the black man being
like,
ain't shit.
How does like the vast majority of dramas, you just happen to have a terrible mate.
Dude, there was 2 lines in there that told me this was written by a woman. Number one, she said, this happened second, but it was something like there's no excuse for a man who cheats. And I was thinking he actually has plenty of excuses. Mm-hmm. And then another part, it was Pops and Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood did a great job. So did Octavia. They were great pair.
Blair Underwood, man, honestly, for the 95% of their relationship,
he was great.
Was on point.
Yeah,
he was the perfect husband.
Yeah. So Pops, Garrett Morris or Morgan? Morris.
All
right. The other guy did this traffic light. Garrett Morris, Saturday Night Live OG, was having a heart-to-heart with his son. And he could tell that his son was tripping. He was tired of his marriage. And he said, man, paraphrasing, you never get another chance at true love. And I thought, I ain't never heard a man say the phrase true love in my life. Ever. That's not how that conversation goes.
Especially if he ain't the one that put it in his head like, yo, hey, man, she making all the goddamn decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he had a heart-to-heart before that. And he was the one that put it in his head like, hey, man, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't wearing the pants. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. And the dude was a supportive husband.
Duh. He was a great wife.
Yeah. He is what, like, in that, I was your lover and your secretary.
Yeah, that's what he was.
He could have, that song was about C.J. Walker, the
cry.
man, Charles J. Walker.
Yes.
He was that guy.
Yes.
I should have left your ass without,
Yeah. Dog, every idea he had, she emasculated the fuck out of him. But my thing was, this is how the conversation would have went. Hey, nigga, are you crazy? you got a baller out there. You better hit your goddamn wagon and don't fuck this up. That's how the conversation would have went.
Yeah, but
this is true love. Because where's the true love?
Okay, so I will say in this time frame,
yes,
I think basically being the king of the castle, was more important than just balling. I think if this happens in 2020, then hell yeah, you sit back and just let her you sit back and collect the dough.
Yeah.
But back then,
oh man, could you imagine?
He still expected her
to be a wife,
to cook his dinner and all of that stuff. He expected her to still do what the wife was
doing, what every other wife was doing at the time.
Right.
But the problem is, we're going to talk about Stedman and Oprah later on. The problem is, every other wife ain't making $1 million.
No.
So you got to know who you got. But the problem is we do this all the time. He had the wrong woman to be what he wanted out of a woman.
See, I disagree with that because he didn't meet her balling. When he married her, she didn't have shit.
Yeah.
And so they rose together. Now, obviously, it's her idea, but he's helping. He's there along the way. He fucking, what husband in 19 whatever
washing hair?
No, just not just helping with the business. Was like, hey, we gotta move. Okay.
And he clearly said he didn't want to go there.
I'm moving.
I'm not moving to Naptown?
Indianapolis.
I'm not moving to Indianapolis. Next scene, they're in Indianapolis.
Right.
She emasculated this brother every step of the way.
And like I said, he was very, very supportive. He kept hugging and kissing her. He was everything that you would want in a husband.
Come out.
He was my girl.
Of course, this is what they're all asking for.
As a matter, we would watch it together. She was like, "Why the fuck you can't talk to me like this nigga is?" I'm like, "Well, a woman wrote the man's."
Thank you. First of all, that's not real. This is fantasy. It's not as bad as this the movie with Beyonce and Idris.
Oh,
that's the worst ever, dog.
Yeah, whatever that.
Oh my god, this it should have been called Superman.
Yeah.
A motherfucker was turning down some premium white coochie.
I can't. I love my wife too much.
Yeah, nigga, shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was ridiculous, man. My beef was when the women kept bashing him, saying, "Yeah, nothing worse than a man that cheats." What's he supposed to do, bruh? Honestly, just not keep it ticking your pants. What did she actually expect him to do? If she wasn't fucking this dude, wasn't serving him any way that he needs, but I'm making all this money. I don't know a man that's asking this woman to go out there and make that kind of money. Let me do it. Now, if you're incompetent, you're incompetent. Mm-hmm. But it's like he wants to play and she won't pass him the ball. She mad that he goes off and starts playing with somebody else.
Well, plus, I think that he understood the times too. He understood like, hey, I need to be talking to these dudes and these boys. You're still a woman. You got some great ideas.
Yeah.
But
he might have been right.
I think he was right.
He was right.
Yeah, he was right, and she was sticking to her guns.
And because she knows what she's
talking
was
about.
Right
too.
She ain't no slouch.
Long term, she was right. I think they both were right.
Yeah.
But I think Sarah Walker, who we know as CJ Walker, Madam CJ Walker, I don't think she could have been married to any man at that time.
Wow.
I don't think any man would have.
Well, that's why it's hard when you're a successful woman. Before we get into Oprah, let's talk about Dionne Warwick real quick. She said being the breadwinner ruined her marriage. She said, "I was a major earning power in the family, and it's very difficult for the male ego. It just got too much to bear from my husband, and we decided it would be better if we parted ways." It is hard on the male ego because, like I said, men have needs, women have needs. And for most men, their needs is not for a woman to be paying all his bills.
I don't think it's that.
What do you think it is?
I don't think it's the money. I think it's the attitude that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about it. Like, when you are a superstar, world famous, anything.
Yeah.
You are used to being treated a certain way.
Correct.
And you expect to be treated a certain way.
Correct.
Even when you get home. Uh-huh. So everyone's kissing your ass and all this stuff, and you expect your mate to do what everybody else does.
Yeah.
When you get up, somebody I get
what you're saying.
And so I don't think it's the money thing. So I think Dionne Warwick is mistaking it. It's because I made that much money.
But she's blaming him, saying it's the male ego.
Exactly. It's the male ego. You can't handle me making all this money. It's not the money.
It's how you treat me.
It's how you treat me because you make all this money.
Because you make the money, you ain't talking about that.
Right.
Because you make the money, you're not putting my plate on the table. Because you make the money, you're wearing the pants.
Right.
That's what so you're absolutely right.
And it's probably not a partnership either. It's basically because you make all the money, your needs and everything comes first.
And I'm
and we have to take care of those needs.
And we're going to talk about the fact there's not a partnership because of what Oprah said. When we come back, we got to talk about that. It's an MRA podcast. Are you yelling at your radio right now? You know, what the hell you saying? You wrong, Kyle.
You wrong, Kamal.
Yeah. Or right. That's what I'm talking about.
Word.
Yeah. Hey, then tweet us. Stop what you're doing unless you're driving. Stop what you're doing. Hit us right now. Respond to us. You know, just talk to us right now.
Let us know how you feel.
I'm at Kyle Irby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Or you can hit us both at the MRA Podcast and let your voice be heard.
Yeah, man.
So we'll read it.
We might even respond.
And you just might hear it on the show.
Yeah, man. Be a celebrity for one day.
Yes, man. Just stop what you're doing. Hit us up, man. You'll get a response.
Yes, sir.
Come out before we took a quick break. We talked about it's the fact that it's not a partnership. Mm-hmm. And Oprah says something that to me, it screams what the problem is. Now, Stedman's a G. He handles it like a G. He's a smart man. You better learn how to adjust when you got Oprah as your woman. Mm-hmm. However, they were talking about the fact that Oprah and Stedman live in separate quarters right now. And she was explaining why. And according to USA Today, she says, Stedman did not arrive from Chicago until Thursday. He had been speaking in St. Louis. He had been on planes. So Stedman is like, he gets home and he's like, what is the procedure for coming home? Oprah says the procedure is you ain't coming and sleeping in my bed, not our bed, my bed. And literally he goes, I'm not? And I go, oh no, it doesn't work that way. Have you not been paying attention to the news? Social distancing does not mean you go and sleep in the same bed with a person when you just got off of American Airlines. So he's sleeping in the back guest house. Meanwhile, Idris's wife, Sabrina Elba, is sitting right there with him when he's announcing he got the corona, and now she got the Rona too. But I got to say this. One thing, I'll give it up to Oprah, because you know that is my boo. She was actually kind of embarrassed because Idris's woman was by her man's side, and Oprah she kicked her man to the back house. I like that she was at least embarrassed about the fact that she kicked her man to the back house. And I love that she still brought him his food. Listen to this.
I leave food on the doorstep. I am the exact opposite of Sabrina. Sabrina was saying, Sabrina stood by her man. Sabrina said as she said that, I went, I don't want to tell you Stedman's at the guest house, but okay.
Here's the thing. I guess Oprah just got over pneumonia.
Yeah.
So she's one of those people, you know, she got to be worried. She's 66. Yeah. So she's got some legitimate concern.
Of course. However,
why am I reading about this shit in the USA Today? Because, you know, she's clowning this man.
Yeah.
He's at the guest house.
Yeah.
You know,
get your ass in the back.
Yeah.
if a man, we talking about this equality. If a man says that to his wife, he's getting canceled, dog.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's basically, he didn't take the shit as serious as others. She's making them out to be dumb.
If Will said that about Jada,
yeah,
I told her to get her ass in the guest house, man. She just came back from the road, or she was in Baltimore.
I told her she was serious, and she was like, whatever.
So I put
her shaking hands.
Yeah, so whatever, ass in the guest house. Women would be furious.
Yeah, because when I read this, I was like, is this a real quote?
Yeah, that's what you asked me. I was like, that's USA Today, bro. Yeah, that's a real quote. But here's the thing, man. Like you said, this is a perfect example. It's the attitude of, this is my bed. Take your ass to the guest house. I don't know a man who wants to be talked to like that. So is that the male ego? Yes. We don't want to be. There's a certain way, just like when dealing with a woman, you have to dance around her shit. Then she's got to dance around our shit. That's what a relationship is. Dancing around each other's shit.
Yeah.
You just know it.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, if she's willing to tell USA Today, this is probably the cleanup version.
Mm-hmm. It is, because it started off as an interview with Oprah and Idris and his wife, Sabrina, on Oprah's Apple interview show. And then Oprah went on and talked to some other ladies about her interview with Idris and his wife.
Yeah, she probably made this motherfucker feel stupid, because there's a way to get everything you want without being, you know.
Dog, they tell us the same way.
Yeah.
You can't say, hey, bitch, get your ass in there and cook me a breakfast.
Yeah.
But you can say, you know, it feels good when you put that plate on the table for me.
Yeah, so my thing is, man, I don't like it.
Oh, how could she have said it, Kamal? Hey, baby, I'm 66 years old. I'm concerned about my health. You cool with staying in the guest house for a little bit? You know, I know you want to get in our bed. I missed you. I can't wait to get reminded, but, you know, you just came off the airplane, baby. Can you? You cool with that?
I don't even need to know the particulars. I mean, she could have said that to him, but the USA Today article, he stayed in the I just got over pneumonia, so I'm extra cautious.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was on the road.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't need to know that he didn't take the shit seriously. I don't need to know that.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to know that you knew better.
Yeah. But let me tell you something, man. I don't mind, though, staying in the guest house. I'm like, cool. I'm cool little fan, bro. Mm-hmm. I love the space. Would you rather be in the guest house or be with the lady?
Man, I wish I had a guest house.
Exactly, man. We come back, man. Dr. Phil gives advice for couples in quarantine. You're going to love this, man. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey, come on. We got listeners all over the world now, man.
Yep.
And I was wondering, man, I wonder what the people do while they're listening to our show. I know we got a guy in the Navy who's in Spain. He listens. We got a lady that drives a Lyft. She listens while she's driving her Lyft and has her customers listen too, which is absolutely hilarious. Cat in Brooklyn listens while he delivers some fish. Okay. We want to know from other people, man, how do you listen to our show? What are you doing? Hit us up on the social media. I'm at Kyle Irby.
I am at Angry Kamal.
And let us know what you're doing when you listen to our show. Kamal, what are you doing when you listen to the show?
Man, I'm usually chilling, man. I take the train to get my son from school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, man. So I get the headphones on and I'll listen to it front and back. The problem is I'm coming back. Mm-hmm. He wants to talk. I'm trying to listen. So I have to, you know, try to act like I'm paying attention to him. I'm really listening to my words of wisdom.
That's good, man. Yeah. Pretend like you're listening to your son while you're listening to the podcast. That's one way to do it. I usually listen to while I'm cleaning the house, man. I pick... Well, go ahead.
Domestic work?
Yeah, man. Oh, come on, dude. I wish I didn't have domestic work, but yeah, man. I usually listen to if I'm washing the dishes or, you know, folding laundry. I listen to, you know, any kind of thing that I don't have to think.
Yeah.
And I just get to listen. But I want to know what are the people listening? What are y'all doing? Let us know. All right, Kamal, Dr. Phil went on TMZ and he gave advice for couples in quarantine. He said, number one, be honest. We're stuck. Just say it. Hey, we're stuck together. You know, hey, yes, it's true. I'm happy to be stuck with you. Number two, make a list of your annoyances. Here's what annoys me about you. Man, I can't do that. Can you do that?
Hell no.
Nigga, they'll do it to you.
Oh, and whatever, no matter how big my list is, hers will be like...
longer.
Make sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got 100, I will have 115.
Oh, absolutely. Don't argue in front of the children. I think you should argue in front of the children. That way they know why your parents are breaking up. Ain't nothing worse than a blindside divorce.
I don't agree that you should argue in front of the children. I just can't avoid it.
Yeah, because that's where the kids are.
Yeah.
And she going to bitch you out in front of she not thinking about that shit. Mm-mm. Oh, but if you say something slick to her.
Oh, I got to watch what I say around
in front of the kid. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm like.
Watch my tone.
Hey, you know why I said that to you? Because of what you just said to me in front of the same kid.
Yeah.
I just put you back in your spot.
Oh. Man, have you ever been in a situation where your girl uses your kid to take a shot at you?
Oh, dog, that's my ex.
Oh,
you mean like a roundabout?
Like talking to the kid, but shitting.
That's my Sharpno.
Yeah, your father, you know,
and she won't even say your father. What she'll do is she'll do the passive aggressive hit. Make sure you color within the lines right there. All right, because don't get sloppy. Because I can't stand when people are real sloppy. Oh, you talk about me because I'm sloppy.
Oh, no, I'm talking about basically include the kid in the argument.
Like what?
You know, if I'm up there mad and stuff like that, what are you guys talking about? Oh, your father's crazy. That's why.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Include it. Like, hey, why the fuck you tell this motherfucker?
Yeah, I may or may not do that. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you do that too?
I think I might. I do it when I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, I do it. I do it when I'm joking all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll do it in the heat of battle.
I don't. Yeah, I know I don't do it.
Have a safe word where you can walk away from mid-discussion. Now, every man I know would love the safe word where they can actually end the talking.
But, man, mine would come so early.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to say butterfly because I'm not done. She's not going to respect the safe word anyway.
Hey, I was thinking, butterfly. Safe word. Safe word. Before we even start.
If we were having intercourse and she said the safe word, we would have to stop, right?
Yeah.
And if we were like, nah, I'm almost done, that's not right?
No.
Well, they won't stop in a discussion. I don't want to hear another word right now because I'm about to snap. Butterfly. Now, rotation time in and out of rooms so you don't always have to be in the same space. I'm a huge fan of that. Like I said, I don't want you working in the room where I'm working. Yeah. I need to be away from you. Put your headphones on and play music. Come out, that is mine right there. I'm trying to, my mom is an avid reader, and I guess I got it from her. I'm trying to get in more, reading more. Plus, I'm a writer, so I feel like reading and writing goes hand in hand. And what I like to do right now is put on my earphones, get my jazz going, my Miles, my Coltrane, and vibe out while they're watching whatever they want to watch on the TV. I'm in the room. I'm serving my time because I'm definitely clocked in. But I'm reading my book, and this is if I don't have to hear that crap. I don't have to hear that HGTV, nothing. I don't have to hear nothing. I don't have to watch nothing they watching.
That's funny.
Vary your routine. Don't do the same thing every single day. Do something different. I'm guilty with that, Kamal. I'm like, Jay Leno always wears the same jeans and sweat and jeans. What do they call it? Canadian tuxedo. I wear the same sweats. I vary gray, black. But,
yeah.
And I do the same thing almost every day. And it says right here, next one, number 8, don't be disgusting. Get dressed, not the same sweatpants. I try to vary. You taking showers, dog?
I took one today.
Good. How about yesterday? Probably not.
Nah.
What you do in the first 4 minutes with your partner can set the tone of the whole day. Man, that's higher level right there. That's like saying make a list of annoyances. I can't imagine really executing that. But I agree. Because a lot of times, you ever be in a good mood? Can't wait to see a girl until you see her. As soon as you see her, the energy be like, watch. That never happens to you. I'll be in a good mood, be like, man, I'm feeling good. As soon as I walk in that door, I'll be like, oh, God, here we go. She ain't even said nothing yet.
Nah, it's not. If I'm in a good mood, then
you're good.
I'm good. Yeah, it's if I'm in a good mood, I'm not getting out of that. I'm not getting out of that good mood for a while.
Nice. Yeah. That's good.
I'm rarely in a good mood, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just hard to get you in that good mood. Number 10, always remember, before you judge someone, keep in mind, you are probably a piece of shit, too. That's great to know. But that's the advice for the dudes that are on the straight and narrow. When we come back, we got something for the players. A Dear Irby writer wants to know how the players are surviving during this quarantine. We got some good advice for this brother coming up. It's AMRA Podcast. Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friends some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share. Let's get in this Dear Irby letter. Dear Irby, the Rona is shutting a nigga down. You got any advice for a nigga forced to walk the straight and narrow? Me and my girl and my 3 daughters are stuck in the house. A nigga needs a break, but all of my alibis are closed. Can't say I'm going to work. Can't say I'm going to the gym. I can't even say I'm going to Starbucks. I can't even say I'm going to my nigga's house because my girl would say I'm only supposed to be around family. But my family is about to make me snap. I'm curious. What are other brothers doing? Is the player still playing? Is they still fucking bitches? We need the real players to tell us what the temperature is out there. Or does the Rona got them tapping out? I don't know what I'm going to do. Then my other girl is mad at me because I've not been coming around. She knew she was a side piece, but it's nothing like a quarantine to let a woman really know that she ain't number one. I need some help. Niggas be scheming to get some of that good end of the world pussy. It's hard out here for a pimp. Talk about, I got to go find us some toilet paper. I'll be back. That's Jafari in Baldwin Hills. Come on, what you think, dog?
Oh, that's one of my neighbors, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Man, this is tough.
Yeah, dog.
This is hitting everybody. This is hitting every industry, relationship. This is a global pandemic.
This is
all right?
nothing like it, dog.
Yes. So, if you got side pieces, this is rough.
It is, bro.
Here's the thing. I'm about to say something.
Here it comes.
I feel worse for the side piece.
Why, bro?
Well, just because they are number 2. And, it's not like Valentine's Day. He come over tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Nigga, he can't come over.
Damn.
And because he's locked up with detective wife, he can't FaceTime me. He can't, Woo! It's only so much you can watch on Netflix. There's only so much videos and Instagram and all that stuff. And you know what? If they're scrolling down the gram and watching like families, quarantining together, woo wee, a side piece and like some idle time, that's not a good thing. But Jafari, man, I feel you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any work out there myself, but I know if I was in your shoes, I would be miserable right now, man. I can't get to the other stuff.
To my happiness?
Yeah, because yes, you always have some alibis. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go play some ball. I'm going to go see my homeboy I ain't seen in a while back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can't do that
You
either.
got alibis constantly because it's always something for you to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to go to Barnes and Noble and I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Because here's the thing. Even if you're not playing, we really got to get out the house.
Right.
We really got to go to the gym. I went to see my boy C Bizzle a couple weeks ago or whatever. I really needed that, bro. I think we spent maybe 4-5 hours, dog. I needed that refreshment.
Just to get out the house.
Yeah, bro.
It's a cold shot, man.
Yeah, man.
So you self-quarantine. They didn't close all the bars, but guess what's still open? Gun shops.
Hilarious.
Jafari, don't snap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? You can tough this out, man. You can do it. I believe in you. All right. Now, here's the thing about the toilet paper. You joked around saying you got to go find some toilet paper.
All right, guys. Now it's time for the lesson of the day.
They're out of stock of a lot of stuff. So one of these days, man, you have to take one for the team and the family and say you got to venture out into the world and get supplies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, have your side piece order those supplies so she has them at her house. So you really ain't got to waste time waiting in line. And then when you get to her house, she's got the stuff. You can spend hours and you can constantly be telling your girl you went from this Ralph's to that Ralph's to this Ralph's and you ended all the way up in Diamond Bar or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's if you got it. If you can't tough it out.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but I feel for you, man. I feel more for your side chick, man, because I know she's probably going through it worse than you.
We getting back on my way. Hey, what's up, y'all? If you like this show, you want to help us offset some of these costs, man, you feeling the need to donate, then do just that. Go to www.patreon.com and make a donation to the MRA Podcast. That is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal, and you can find us at Patreon. Or you can catch us in the street and just be like, hey, man, I love y'all. I want to bless you with some cash and put some dollars in our pocket. You can do that. Or you can hit us on Venmo, find our names and just, bless us with dough on Venmo. Or you could pray for us. Do that too. But we prefer cash. Kamal, that was some brilliant work that you just did. This is what I love about our podcast, man. I don't know anywhere brothers can really go to vent that, bro. For real. Like, I don't know where a guy can go and hear some brothers give him advice how to live if he's riding dirty, man. And we try not to judge him, man, because we understand the need for a side action. We get it. Are we encouraging it? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time. Family first, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I understand why Madam C.J. Walker's husband needed some side ass. I understand with all of my heart why he needed to do that. I hated that he went out like that. I hated that his marriage broke up. When I saw him being tempted, I was like, oh no.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for that, bruh. Come on. But at the same time, I get it. I don't know, what you supposed to do, bruh. So, dog, Jafari, I feel you, man. And Kamal, you gave some great, that was brilliant when you said have the side. Let me start with the side piece. Because to me, this whole Rona time is about avoiding exposure. You don't want to get the Rona, but you don't want to get exposed by the Rona. One thing we find out in relationships is when the pressure's on who you're rolling with. That's when character is revealed. That's when you find out about a person, man, is when the pressure's on. So everybody, when you're home with your lady, home with your man, be on your best behavior, because when this is, dude, a lot of businesses are going to close from this Rona, unfortunately. And what sucks is when it's all over, we're going to need those businesses. I think you were the one that told me that the reason why these businesses are paying employees to stay home is because when they open again, they're going to need those employees. They don't want to train new such and such. They don't want to have to start all over. They need their employees.
Yeah, they need them.
So they're paying them because they don't want them. They don't want to lose those employees because they know they'll be back. If they make it through, they're going to need their employees. They don't have to start from scratch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us, man. We got to make sure we're on our best behavior, nurturing our relationships. Because when this shit is over, and it will end, we don't want to be divorced. We don't want to be paying child support. We don't want to, crumble our family. And so you don't want to get caught slipping during this, man. So you got to, that's what I'm saying. I got to, every day, I got to make sure I don't snap on the lady. Because every day, she's going to have a minor or a major meltdown on me or the kid. Every day. And I don't get to have those, Kamal.
Keep your composure.
Yeah. As a leader, as a man, I don't get to have those. Fellas, you don't get to have those. They get to. They get to have, their excuse gets to have they were having a meltdown.
Yeah.
We don't get to have meltdowns, Kamal. We don't bounce back from those.
Yeah, she can actually tell me, I'm done with. I'm not doing anything today. I'm just, he upset me with the work. Yeah. I'm not doing shit. I'm out. It's on you. Yeah. I can't tell her.
Oh, no,
hey,
no.
You're doing all this today.
Nope. He doesn't. A man doesn't get to tell his woman, you need to get your ass in the back house. We just have to tough it out when they say shit like that.
Yeah.
And so my point is, Jafari, don't get exposed, man. This is not the time to get. So we're about to find out what your side piece is made of. Can she endure this? Hopefully you picked a good one. But if she can't, you're in trouble. But don't get caught right now. Because this ain't the time to get caught slipping.
Yeah, the sun will come out
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Don't get caught right now. Don't lose your family over this, bruh. Is a player still playing? Yeah, they just using finesse. Is players just not as much? It's just like, are we still leaving the house? Yeah, just not as much. That was a great idea when you said have your side piece order the supplies, right? But she got to be a team player.
Oh, she knows she's a side piece. He said she knows. She knows the deal.
Even if you don't say it's for you, just say I need these things. Can you look out? But if you say you're going to Ralph's, Nick, you better go buy them Ralph's. Because if you find out them Ralph's are closed. You see what I mean? You better go. I don't care.
Do your research. No.
Bruh, if you're supposed to be at Ralph's, go to Ralph's. You ain't got to go in. If you go in, walk out. But I'm telling you, man, if you do the toilet paper game, say, oh, baby, I need to get out the house. I'm going to go get some toilet paper. Make your stops. Because you're going, and go in. Because you're going to feel real stupid if the toilet paper is fully stocked. and the toilet paper drought is over. And then you find out that yesterday, wifey went to the toilet paper and she saw it or whatever. She finds out, she reads a tweet. So cover your ass.
I'll say this, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit's flying off the shelf. So if it was there, you know what I'm saying, they restocking constantly when I was in that motherfucker.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It was empty.
Don't get exposed, bro.
No.
I feel for you, dog, and I'm with you, Kamal. I feel for the side piece more, man, because it's got to be tough, man, to be all alone right now or whatever her situation is.
Yeah.
It's got to be tough for her, man. So try to have some empathy for what she's going through, man, and empathy will always win, man. Remember what somebody else is going through, and don't get exposed, bro. If you guys have a Dear Irby letter, send us an email at dearirby@themrapodcast.com. That is Dear Irby @themrapodcast.com. Where can we find you?
Twitter and Instagram at Angry Kamal.
I am at Kyle Irby. We're both at the MRA Podcast. KyleIrby.com is my website. The MRAPodcast.com is where you can find all of our episodes, all 86 of them. Ladies, we love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
MRA.